Alrighty, hello, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? Today, I'm tired, so we're playing Power Wash. I don't have any more enthusiasm to give other than that. I know. Oh, you're boring. I get it. I'm always boring. Leave me be. I'm an old man. Apart from that, I don't even remember what I was doing last time. You know what I should do, though? I should probably just throw on some BGM, right? For good old Power Wash. I mean, why not? Let me see. This works. This shouldn't be too loud, right? I don't have it on 2x speed, do I? Okay, I don't. Perfect. And we'll lower it down a bit. How's that? That should be fine. Should I move my... Where the hell did I normally have my... I don't know. Let me think. I think my should be fine there, right? I shouldn't have to move my... I don't even remember what I was cleaning last time. Oh, right, the skate park. I did all the walls. Another D-Gen stream title? It's not D-Gen. What are you talking about? I'm squirting all over the place. Oh, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate it. Wait, what does Z and X do? Oh, right, rotate equipment. Alright. I remember that I got all the walls last time, which you can see, by the way. 10 out of 10 walls. Big, beautiful, clean walls. We love it. Now, we're going to clean the benches. And I think this might be the only bench. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm moving slow. Am I in slow motion, or am I just insane? No one answer that question. It's rhetorical. Wait, there was a cat here? Where is it? I want to shoot it with water. It's lucky that it ran away. This is an unfriendly cat stream. We don't approve of cats in this household. This is a dog household. I swear, every time I play this game, it just ends up me trashing cats. This is like the 3rd or 4th time. I hope you weren't going to say big, beautiful walls. Maybe thought about it. These are big, beautiful walls. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going orange. Going orange nozzle. Or yellow nozzle. Wait. Didn't this used to be orange? And wasn't this blue? Wait, is this a colorblind moment? Or did the colors change? You know what? It's fine. The colors haven't changed. Alright. Maybe it's just my bad memory then. It's probably my bad memory. Knowing me. Wait, wait, wait. I should get... Oh, I knew it. I knew that was going to be filthy. We got to get this side before we get the others. Oh, right. We also got to get the inner workings. I'm going to do the floor last. Oh, wait. I didn't think about the unders. Oh, I knew it. They try to fool me. The back, too? Alright. They tried to fool me, thinking they could get away with it. You can't fool me if I can't fool myself. You know, instead of PowerWash, I was also considering just doing just Apex solo, just doing some like pubs. But I was like, that requires brain. And if there's anything we've learned of Crack Skulls slash twitch.tv Crack Skulls and youtube.com/Crack Skulls is that Crack Skulls does not like using brains. You can also just use my street name Skulls. We don't discriminate. If they salted the roads where you live, you'd understand the importance of an underwash. Wait, why do they salt roads? Is it because everyone's salty? Or no, wait, maybe people aren't salty enough. Oh, because of ice, right. I forget ice exists. I only know ice that you put in your drink. I don't know about ice like in your neighborhood. Icy roads are fun. I can imagine, because people here, when it rains, everyone loses their ability to drive. So I can only imagine what it's like when people are in snow. What is that, by the way? Why is it that when it's wet outside, everyone automatically loses the ability to drive? Is it a confidence thing? It probably is, right? Snow actually has traction until you get stuck in it. Ah, is that when you bring out the kitty litter? So that way you can get out of it? In chains. Wow, I'm learning so much about the snow. Does the kitty litter thing actually work? Because I've heard that, mainly from TV shows. I don't know if it actually works. It does, but so does gravel or anything that creates a gritty surface. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, snow is one of those things that confuses me. I can tell you what to do if your car starts to melt, though. Like the plastic. What you do is you replace it, because if it's the sun melted it, sucks for you. Abandon it? Yep. It is funny though when people move here and they're not used to the heat. I had a guy tell me, I forget where he was from originally. He was like, yeah, he goes, I came here, he goes, and I got a pool, because I moved here and I bought a house with a pool. And he goes, and I got what was it, like a beach ball. He goes, and I thought it'd be fine to leave it outside. He goes, oh, I went to go look, and it was completely bleached by the sun and deflated the next day, because I left it out in the pool. And I was like, yeah, you don't leave stuff outside unless it's heat resistant or you expect it to essentially just die from the heat. That is a no-no. Wait a second. I swear I cleaned this whole... oh, right. This side. Wait, is under there filthy too? I can't really tell because I can't get any lower. I'm already the lowest I can go in game and in real life. Oh, the top has grime. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that too. I didn't realize that. That's why it's not considered quote unquote clean yet. Just get a giant sunshade over your yard. There are people that do have things like that, kind of like awnings. But the sun eats through those too. So you can't leave them out because the sun will essentially just start to shred it. Essentially anything that can deteriorate will deteriorate. Reflective sunshade. That works. You'll see people that have those in their cars. They'll have like the front covers. They have like the little metal reflectors on the front. So you walk by and you get friggin' flashbanged if you catch it at the right angle. Because it reflects the sun. Make it someone else's problem. True. Those you do see quite a bit. The sun reflector things. Usually mainly in cars, though. I have one for your... Or you have one for your car? Nice. You're gonna need it for this week. Your temperature decided to try to be like my temperature. What did I miss? Wait, I think I can oh, there was more hidden bits that I didn't see. Thank goodness that this thing glows. This thing glows more than a friggin' Paris agent known to the FBI. You need to rein your weather back in. It escaped. It's yours now. You can have it. Let's see. What should I work on next? I want to do like the floor last. So maybe I'll do the rails. Oh wait, maybe I should do this like swimming pool thing. I can fill it with water. Oh, I like that. All right, we're doing the swimming pool. Hopefully I don't have to do... Maybe I can do the outer. Let's do the inside first. Oh, man. I know I've said it every single time that I've played this game, but it really does brainwash me into going, I need one of these. I think it's just the old man in me. I don't think skate parks have swimming pools, but they used to. Not the skate parks used to have swimming pools, but that's what they used to use. Old skaters back in the day, back in the 90s, they used to use swimming pools as one of these things, and this is meant to mimic the swimming pool. I used to be a huge Tony Hawk fanboy back in the 90s. Pretty much everyone was, though. I even wanted to start skateboarding, but then I was like, I'm too lazy to go outside. Imagine going outside. There's video games right there. Why would I go outside? And so there went my dreams of being a skater boy. By dreams, I mean like momentarily fleeting fancy. So I did play the Tony Hawk games. Not all of them, but some of the early ones. Tony Hawk Stream when? I don't even remember the last Tony Hawk game I played. It was probably like in the early 2000s. I wouldn't want to skate outside where you live either. Yeah, you fall down and get third-degree burns if you fall on the cement or the street. Which I kind of wish I was joking about that, but there have been cases of people getting, maybe not third-degree burns, but getting at least first, maybe second-degree burns. if they like passed out and like fainted on a sidewalk or street, there have been cases of like second-degree burns because obviously they passed out so they couldn't get back up. So in short, just never go outside. That's the moral of the story. If you think about going outside, just don't. There's the internet. What are you doing? Going outside? This isn't 1025. It's 2025. Outside doesn't need to exist anymore. It needs to be patched out already. Just go outside in an air-conditioned hazmat suit. Nah. You don't even need to do that. Just don't go outside. Sounds like you'd be happier in the Matrix. If that means I just gotta not do anything and be lazy, then yes. Am I still crouched? Why do I feel like I'm still crouched even though I'm not? I think it's just the geometry. Sometimes you move slower on certain bits, but I don't know why. Is that your default? Alright. I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not even gonna finish reading that. I'll have you know, I am well above the average height, kind sir. And you perfectly well know that. Wait, wasn't this... Wait, what? Oh, does this... Okay, that does count as part of the bowl. Okay, so I do have to clean the outside. Eh, who cleans the outside? Just clean the inside. That's good enough. We're going to work on the outer rim, and then we're going to move in on the inner rim. You know what's weird? They painted it like a watermelon. It kind of... Wait! I just noticed that. You're right. It is a watermelon. How did I not notice that? Huh. But you know what's weird? I avoided doing chores that I needed to get done IRL just to play a video game where I'm essentially doing chores. Make that make sense. I'm just a lazy man. What can I say? Is it such a crime to just be late? Wait, why did it clear it when there was still plenty of... You know, I'm not going to complain. I know it's shocking, right? Now I'm going to clean this pool. 99 is 99. Do I clean the wall or just do the rails? I don't want to just do the rails. No, I don't want to do the wall. I just want to do the rails. Now you're probably asking why. I don't know. My brain works in weird ways. I can't describe it. It's not time for the walls yet. I don't know what to call that, but it has to be done in this order, or else it's wrong. Anti-Kyle? Maybe. Stop hitting the walls. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Did you save the walls for last? Well, I did these walls first, but I feel like if I do this, it's wrong. I gotta do the pole or the rails first. I gotta get all the rails, then I can worry about these parts. Because that's how my brain says it's supposed to work. And if I get that part before I get all the rails, it's wrong. And no, I don't have OCD or anything like that. It's just my brain tells me that's how it is. Oh, wait, I forgot to open this. There we go. Fixed. Now, if I had OCD, I'd probably be more organized. The last thing I am is organized. Most miss these guys. Oh, I see that dirt down there, or that grime. You're not gonna fool me. You know what's really annoying? Sometimes you can't shoot the water because, I don't know, you're too close. Nice. Oh, right. I forgot you can run in this game. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I was treating it like an actual skateboarding game. Wrong game. Why? Why can't I shoot? Why do I gotta back up like 50 feet? Whatever. I'll just do it from this angle. This angle's cooler anyway. And then I'll go boop. Actually, before I finish this rail, I gotta decide. Yeah. I'll do these little walls right here. Why is this called a fun box? Yeah. I'll do these little walls. Should I do the stairs, though? Yeah. Because these have stairs, too. Yeah. So I'll do the little ramp, the little wall, and the stairs, and the little ramp, and the little wall, and the stairs. And over here, you have stairs? Yeah. Oh, no, you have a ramp. Okay, we'll do the ramp. No, wait, the ramp's part of the floor, though. Okay, this ramp is different from those ramps, because this is a small ramp. So I'm not going to do this ramp. Oh, what about this ramp? Ooh, this ramp is kind of like the other ramps. So I might do this ramp in this little wall. But I won't do that ramp. But I will do its rail. Let's see. What? Hey there, I got one heck of a filthy sidecar. If you can fit us in, I can run it up to you if that helps. Sure, Sue. What? If there's one thing I know about concrete, it's that it likes to be as flat as possible. I mean, that's not always the case. Sometimes concrete can be a little thick, you know? No. Bad. Let's see. Game lied to me. Oh, wait a sec. Never mind. Nice. All right. So now we'll do the wall, the ramp, and the stairs, and then the wall, the ramp, and the stairs, and then the ramp and the wall. I can't get the floor though, because it's not time for the floor. Angle is getting too much of the floor. I don't like it. Maybe if I do this. I guess this kind of works. This isn't working as much as I would have liked it to, but we'll persevere. I also want and need to do, well, I don't need to, but I've been planning on doing another React stream too. I don't think I have enough videos saved up. I do have a couple, but I don't know if it's enough. Sometimes I wonder, should I just like throw on stream and just react on the fly rather than saving up a bunch of videos and just wing it all? I do feel that I'm a lot more creative when I can just wing it. I feel like if I plan too much, it kills a lot of creativity. And I'm not creative to begin with, so I could use all the help I can get when it comes to that department. Okay, I gotta be careful not to get the floors. No. I was hoping that would have worked out differently. Need more non-serious videos to react to? Should I do like a meme day where I just react to meme videos? No documentaries? The thing is though, with the jokey videos, unless they tickle my funny bone, a lot of times I'm just deadpan. Especially if it's like nowadays memes. I'm the old man that goes, I don't get it. Back in my day, jokes were funny. Alright. Ramp and stairs clean. Wait a second. I didn't do the ramp. But the ramp is separate from the stairs. I think it's still fine. Yeah. We'll do the ramp. Yeah. I know you need videos of people getting hurt to make you laugh. That's actually kind of more true than I wish it was. But it's not my fault. I didn't ask to be this way, okay? Just how some people were born like with red hair, some people were born blonde. I was born laughing at people's misfortune. We can't just help some things in life. And suffering. You know those like video compilations of like if you laugh you lose. I could watch probably 1,000 of those and it not even make me laugh because I'm an angry old man. Like most of the time, it just annoys me when I see those types of videos. Or at least the quote-unquote funny joke videos. So I can't react to stuff like that because it'll just be me being dead silent, being like, why was that funny? I don't get it. Where's the humor? So normally I just stay away from stuff like that, but maybe I guess that could be entertaining in its own value. It's kind of like me playing horror games. I feel like most people watch people play horror games because they want to go, tee-hee, that part scared me too, and it scared this streamer. Tee-hee, we're so similar. But me, I'm dead on the inside. I don't get scared. So I feel like it's going to be the same way with like humor videos. I'm too dead on the inside. And that's not even me trying to be like, tee-hee, I'm so unique and so what the hell's the word I'm looking for? So unique and such an individual. No, I'm just dead on the inside. Snowflake, yeah. I'm a special little snowflake. Lee, look at me. I'm so different from everybody else. It's not even that. It's just I'm dead on the inside. I'm so unique. I'm so unique. I'm just an angry old man. I think I do what I do best. I just watch things to make me angry and then complain about it. Like voice actors, AI, and video games. It's much easier for me to react to stuff like that because I can be an angry old man and complain. I used to watch that show a bit when I was younger. If I wouldn't get copyrighted from Hell and Back or To Hell and Back, I would give it a shot. Wait, are you part of the ramp? No, you are not part of the ramp. You are lies, good sir. You are not a part of the ramp. You are a quarter pipe wall. Oh, I gotta... Nope. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. I forgot how to change. Ah! Bright orange. I forgot how to change nozzles. Oh no. What was the keybind? Thank you. I was pressing every button but E. I need to gently wash this just so I don't hit the floor. It's right there in the butt. I knew that. I was just making sure chat was paying attention. And good job. You passed the test, Naze. I'm proud of you. Sure. And it was going to be on your finals too, so you get extra credit. I almost pressed the wrong button again. But it's fine. We fixed it. You know, do skate parks still even exist? Is skating even still a thing? I haven't heard about skating since the 90s. How many people even skateboard nowadays? I feel like it's a dead sport. I know, like I said, it was huge in the 90s. I don't even know if it still is. Yep. Is it? I guess maybe it depends on from place to place. I mean, I guess it still has, like, skateboard culture still is a thing, and I just feel like it's nowhere near the levels that it used to be. Why do I have to be 10,000 feet away just to use it? Alright, and now we can go back to this one. Nice. Ramp done. Now we can go do these stairs and this ramp. But first we do the little bit here. You know, there is a small part of me that remembers when I wasn't an angry old man. And then I think to myself, what would it be like if I went back to when Skulls wasn't an angry old man? And then I was like, that ain't happening. I'm too set in my ways now. That's just me now. Wait a second, are these damn paw prints again? I swear if I see that cat, I'm gonna shoot it with water. That'll teach it. Coming into my skate park with its dirty feet. Not on my watch. Oh yeah, you want to learn something interesting, or hear something interesting that I learned, Nate? Remember when you talked about maybe getting a plugin to kind of like fuse the chats if the YouTube chat also started getting a little bit of traction or whatever? So that way it could like show on stream with both chats. Apparently, yeah, combined chat. Yeah, apparently that's against Twitch TOS. I barely learned that. Yeah, but it doesn't stop most streamers. True. Apparently they started cracking down on it a little bit from a video I watched. They started cracking down on it a little bit more, especially if you start linking things in your little section under your stream to other websites. They started removing that. Or not removing it, but banning people if they don't remove it. So I think technically I'm not supposed to have YouTube linked down there. But it's fine. I stream on Twitch. And YouTube. Oh, I just broke TOS by saying that. You have it as a VOD channel link, not stream link. Yep, exactly. So technically, it shouldn't count as a TOS violation. Alrighty. Now what next? I feel like this sonic ring. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Stupid ring didn't work. Probably gonna need the ladder, huh? We'll go get the ladder. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. Ah ha ha! I can. Alright, you stay there until I need you. Which will probably be relatively soon. Oh, let's see. It only took 42 minutes for a bot. Hello, bot. And goodbye, bot. Thank you, Nays. Let's see. Do I clean the top? Wait, I can just walk up here? I can just walk up here? I didn't even need that stupid ladder. Here I was thinking I was ahead of the curve. Going in pre-gaming on ladders. But it turns out didn't even need it. Wasn't even necessary. Let's see. Get that. I saw you trying to sneak past me. I'm just gonna throw my ladder on the floor then. I don't even need it. Do-do-do. 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 Alright. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow, but if I am, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's time to become the world's best Uma Musume streamer. And then just be confused the whole time. I still don't get that game. I think I'm still too much of a boomer. But you know what? More power to the game. You're walking into gacha hell. Oh, it's simple. Gacha doesn't exist to me. I'm a free-to-play player in most gacha games that I've played. And I laugh. Though to be fair, I don't really play gacha games anyway. I guess the closest game I could consider a gacha game that I've played the longest is probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And that's not necessarily gacha. It does have a little bit of gacha mechanics, I guess, because you're not guaranteed the cards. But I wouldn't outright call it gacha. I just feel like I'm too old to get Uma Musume. Like, I guess it's supposed to just be cute horse girls, but my brain is like, but what do they do? And it's like, but they're supposed to just be cute horse girls. But I'm just like, yeah, but like, they don't fight? You can't ride them in a race or anything? You can't like punch your opponent? It's like, no, they just do cute things. And I'm just like, but why? You can't like throw a blue turtle shell? I'm not even a fan of racing games. Wait a second. Wait, I think I just got it. Is this supposed to be like going to the horses and you bet money on the horse and the horse is supposed to get like first place? So you bet? Is it a betting game? Or is it really just watch cute horse girl run? I'm honestly not even being facetious. I'm trying to like wrap my head around it. I think I'm just old. Well, I don't think I am old. Train horse girls. Race horse girls. Watch horse girl idols. I just can't wrap my head around that. You train them to race. So when you can't interact with the race, right? You just watch it. Or maybe you can interact with the race. What do I do next? I think the next bit that I should do is probably the ramp bits. And then the raised platforms. Weirdly enough, I saw someone compare it to Slay the Spire. Wait a second. Slay the Spire? I'm gonna have to play this damn game. I need to understand it. I think the only way I'm gonna understand it is if I play it. I just want to understand it. Am I about to unironically play Uma Musume? There's a weird part of my brain that needs to understand. What if I end up playing it and getting addicted, though? What if it becomes, what if it becomes a problem? Sounds like a personal problem? True. I just wake up in cold sweat like, I need to Uma Musume right now. You don't get it. You know what? Next stream I'm doing it. You might need to get a not potato tablet to play it away from PC too. I'm doing it. I'm actually gonna play the horse girl game because I gotta understand it. I don't know if I'm doing that next stream, but I'm gonna do it. There's just something my brain doesn't understand about it, and I have to understand it. Gonna be my downfall, isn't it? This is where everything goes wrong. Next thing, I start releasing a YouTube video of how I spent my life savings on Uma Musume. And here's how you can too. Nice. All right. Ooh, this is a big boy. Yeah. This is also a big boy. Not as big as that one, but pretty decent. Then I think we do this bit and this bit, but I think I'm gonna do these two bits first. Yeah. Do I do the tops though? I feel like I definitely should do the tops. Since they're raised tops, they're not the floor. And since they're raised tops, that means they're different. So that means I can do them because I have to do the floor last. There's a method to my madness, I swear. And that method is I made it up. Get the little doo-doo stains in the corner. Wait a second, I see you. Thinking you could hide from me. By the way, if I figure right, which I probably am not figuring right, I think I'm maybe 2, possibly 3 more stellar blade streams to beating the game. I guess depending on how many hours I put in. I think I'm about halfway through. And I want to save my full thoughts about the game when I finish it, but I will say I do think the game has gotten a bad rap. But I'll go, like I said, more further in detail once I finish the game. I haven't seen it get much of a bad rap. Gameplay wise and stuff, no, but mainly the people that have been like essentially mocking it as a gooner game or incel game. A bad rap in that regard, I think. But gameplay wise, yeah, I haven't seen it get like any bad rap or anything like that regarding its gameplay. But I guess just the mischaracterization of the game, I guess I should say, rather than bad rap. That's a very small minority. True. But usually the loud voices fill up the room. The vocal minority, as they say. But I mean, yeah, the sales and the amount of players to showcase more than that angry loud bunch of the quality of the game. I will say though, I'm not. Well, I guess I can't really say I'm not a fan of Souls-like games because I've never played Souls-like games. Technically, Stellar Blade is the first Souls-like game I've ever played. Again, if you don't count Blasphemous, because I've heard people say that Blasphemous is a 2D Souls-like. So if you don't count Blasphemous, Stellar Blade is the first Souls-like game I played. This whole park looks watermelon themed. Wait, is this... Wait, is this watermelon too? Okay, I think it's just red colors, so maybe it's not all watermelon themed. Dead Cells is also kind of soul-like. Look at the arch. Oh. Huh. I guess to Stellar Blade then is my first 3D Souls-like game. I've only ever played the arch, not the ramp. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I thought you were meaning like the trimming here. But yeah, I don't know why my brain turned trimming into arch. I think it's because I was thinking about other things. So my brain was just on autopilot. I was thinking about Souls-like games. I'm an old man, so I normally stay away from like Souls-like games or quick time action or quick time event, quick time action type games. It's like, oh, perfect frame dodge and parry. That's a young man's game. I'm too old. So I normally like not necessarily shied away, but just those types of games don't really catch my fancy because I'm an old man. I mean, obviously I can play it. It's not like I've super struggled. Maybe on like hardest difficulties, of course I would. but I think I do well enough. But as I've said, my type of games are games where you can just sit there, turn off your brain, and drool all over yourself. If a game requires me to think and use my brain, it's not a game for me. But I will say, I have enjoyed Stellar Blade. And if that's what Souls-like games are like, they're not as bad as I thought. Now, maybe Stellar Blade is like baby's first Souls-like, so it's not that difficult. I wouldn't know. But I have enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. I thought I was going to hate it, to be honest. I thought I was going to just fail every fight, struggle, get stuck on hours on certain bosses. That's like how I've heard people talk about like Elden Ring, like taking 6+ hours to beat a boss. So that's what I was kind of expecting. It's kind of like my Sans fight. I think it took me a total of like 6 or 8 hours to beat Sans. I forget exactly, but it was a while. Had I been, let's see, had this been like 20 years ago, I probably would be playing nothing but Souls-like. Because young me thought being good at video games meant you were good in life. Now I don't care. But that was pretty much, yeah, back then. Like, if you're not even good at video games, why even play? That was definitely me. In my youth. Now, I'm old and washed. Just like this watermelon ramp. But that's fine with me. I had my prime, and now it's up to the youngsters. Though, I mean, to be fair, I'd like to see some of these youngsters play some of the old NES difficulty games. See how they stack up. That's right, I'm flexing my boomer status. Beat the original NES Ninja Turtle game, then come talk to me, Zoomer. Make them get the true ending, Ghosts and Goblins. Oh god, I've never even done that. That's just cruel. I think you have to beat the game like 3 times in order to get the true end? Something like that. Consecutively, by the way. The saves didn't exist. Oh, is it twice? I thought you had to do it 3 times. And you have to finish the second run with a specific weapon. Yeah, I think it's the shield, right? I don't remember. It's been many years. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never even done that. I remember playing it in an arcade machine. It was in a corner stop, or a corner store, I mean, that was next to my school. They had a Ghouls and Goblins, or Ghosts and Goblins, I mean, cabinet. And oh boy, did that thing eat so much of my quarters. Then after that, have them complete Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES with the true ending there too. That's just torture at this point. Alright, now since this is a raised floor, I gotta get this too. I do find it funny though how like a lot of the old games had high scores because games weren't necessarily meant to be beaten. You could beat them, they did have an ending, but most of the times it was just about high score because not many people got to the ending. There's actually a new game in that series on Steam now. Wait, really? There is? Nice. I would say the only difficult SNES games that I've beaten were the Ninja Turtle one, Friday the 13th. What are some of the old NES games I have? Can't recall them off the top of my head. I mean, I beat all the Mario games, Mario 1, 2, and 3. Those can be difficulty, or can be difficult at times. Goblin's Resurrection. Oh, Ghost and Goblin's Resurrection. And even though it isn't difficult, Facts Xanadu, that's just because I'm a fanboy of that game and I like that game. So it's not a difficult game to beat. That's just a personal fanboy game that I'm just going to talk about that I beat just because every time I get to bring up Facts Xanadu, I will take that chance. Because it deserves it. I said it once and I'll say it again. Most people will be like, my favorite NES game or the best NES game is Legend of Zelda. No, it's Ninja Gaiden. No, it's Castlevania. No, you're all wrong. It's Facts Xanadu. I'll also accept as a number 2 that's close to number 1, Super Mario Brothers 3. I'll accept that too. I enjoyed Super Mario Brothers 2 as well. Even though I know that one's the odd one out. For you as Metroid and Kirby, yeah, I didn't own those. The first Metroid game I played was a Super Metroid, which was a good one, but I didn't play the original. And same with Kirby. I played, is it Kirby Superstars? The one for the Super Nintendo? That was the first Kirby game I played too. That's because Mario 2 was a reskin of a different game? Yeah. I didn't learn that until years later. The original Mario 2 was essentially Mario 1, but more difficult. Or I guess the Japanese Mario too. They're just like, yeah, Westerners are too bad. This game's too hard, so we need to give them something else. So we got that reskin Mario 2. It was still fun though. JP Mario 2 was like Lost Levels in Mario All-Stars. Aha, okay. I do like though how some parts of reskin Mario 2 became canon to Mario, like Peach being able to float. That was a thing in Mario 2 that was from the character that was a reskin. That later became just a Peach move that like she has in Smash and all that. But technically, that was stolen from Mario 2. Same with later Luigi being able to jump higher than Mario. That's also something that was in Mario 2 that they essentially took from. Or I guess I should say NA Mario 2. Shy Guys and Birdo weren't original Mario characters either. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. See, my brain remembered Shy Guys and Birdo from the Mario cartoons, so that's where I thought they came from. But you're right, they came from Mario 2. That's right, because Mario 2, the cartoon, even had the mouse. Mauser, I think his name was. He was in the cartoon, and that came from Mario 2. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It's the company that made the Super Mario Brothers Super Show still around. Who owns the copyright to that? I want to watch that. I can watch that on stream. I'll react to Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted though. I could watch it on Kick. I don't have a Kick though. I'll make one at one point and watch all the things that I want to watch that I can't watch on YouTube or Twitch. One of these days I get around to it, but as we all know, I'm lazy, so when I say I'll get around to it, it's more than likely never happening. BVS Entertainment Inc., previously known as Saban Productions, Saban Entertainment, and Saban International, is a subsidiary of Walt Disney, because of course it is. Damn you, Disney. You own everything. And Disney's not a beast you want to mess with when it comes to copyright. Even though technically watching the show and talking about it would be fair use, because I am talking about it and adding commentary. I have a feeling Disney wouldn't agree. King Koopa's Cool Cartoons. Well, it's a good thing they added the last cartoons. Let me pop that bad boy open. Oh, I wasn't even aware of this. It's a local American live-action children's show broadcast in Southern California in autumn of '89. It was a live-action spin-off to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. This thing must have died quick, because I was aware of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I don't know why Super Mothers kept coming out. Jesus. Oh, Mario and Brothers. That's why. Oh, that's 65 episodes. Okay, yeah, I wasn't aware of this at all. Wait a minute. The live-action Koopa would then act as MC, introducing old public domain animated cartoons. So they were cheap and just watched free public domain cartoons? I mean, looking at the screenshot here, this looks like the budget for this show is probably like $12 in a Snickers bar. I gotta show this. Hold on, where's my capture? Yeah. Look at the screenshot. Can I 100% the budget for this show was $12 and at least 2 Reese's cups. I watched the crap out of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, though. Captain Lou Albano was my hero. And he also told me not to do drugs or else I would go to hell. So that was pretty cool. Not me specifically, but you know, the whole drug PSAs. The Super Mario Brothers Super Show also had a Zelda cartoon. Yeah, I remember that one. That was the whole, well, excuse me, princess. I remember that. I didn't really watch that one that much, to be honest. I mainly watched the Mario one. Because I didn't play the Legend of Zelda game for the NES, but I played the Mario games, so that's why I probably had more of an attachment to the Mario show. The first Legend of Zelda game I played was Ocarina of Time, or Ocarina, or however the hell you pronounce it. I always say Ocarina, but apparently that's not right, but I don't care. I've been saying it for like 30 years. I'm going to keep saying it that way. Same thing with Super Mario and the Seven Stars. Some people pronounce it Gino, some people pronounce it Gino, some people pronounce it Geno. I say Gino. I don't know the correct way, but I don't care if it's wrong. That's the way I'm pronouncing it. I don't know why, but shooting water in this thing and slowly spinning is nice. I don't know what's nice about it, but it's nice. It's like my brain's telling me everything's alright in the world if I just keep spinning and shooting water. I like this. I like this a lot. This is nice. This is real nice. JP pronunciation is Gino? I think whatever. I think I said that right. Yep. Okay. So the correct probably pronunciation is Gino. I don't care. I'm still calling him Gino. He's Gino to me, damn it. I couldn't pronounce names for crap as a kid, though. I used to pronounce everything wrong. It wasn't until later in life did I learn. I was like, oh, I've been saying this wrong the whole time. And then I'll correct myself sometimes if it's like really bad. Speaking of Mario RPG, you could try streaming the Switch version with your capture card. Oh yeah, true, true. The not remake, but the remaster. I played it on my own. I didn't beat it. I got close to beating it. The original's better, but it's not that bad. It's a remake. Oh yeah, I guess technically it would be a remake because they added new stuff. I think you can. I'm not sure actually. I don't remember. I think you can turn some stuff off, but they made it baby mode. That was my main issue with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could turn off the stuff, but for my first playthrough of it, I wanted to do like default, whatever the default settings were. So whatever the default settings were, went with that just to try it out since it was slightly different. It had an easy mode? Yeah. I don't think I picked easy mode. I'm pretty sure I didn't because I never picked easy mode. So one of the things I didn't like is I didn't like the EXP all that they added, so just everyone get EXP. That did exist in the original. No wait, yeah, it did exist in the original. No. What it was is they made leveling up too easy. That's what it was. EXP all always existed. It's just that they leveled up to they made level ups like way too frequent. I think they lowered the EXP needed for level ups. It existed in the original. Yeah. I remembered that right as I said it. I was like, EXP didn't exist, but then I thought about it. I was like, no, wait, it did. But they made level ups easier. That's what it was. Before I even got like 3/4 of the way there, I was already like max level. By the time I got like 3/4 to the final boss, like I said, I didn't beat it. I'm close to beating it. I didn't beat it, but I'm close. Like 70% of like the game done, I was already max level. And I was like, wait a minute. I had to go out of my way in the original to get to max level. I just playing casually, I never got to max level, but I did in the remake. I know the Lazy Shell armor was nerfed in the Switch version. Oh, did they nerf it? I don't even think I went and got it because I was already so ridiculously strong. I was like, what's the point? I think they also nerfed the one ring that made you immune to magic damage. I think that got nerfed too. I forget the name of the ring though. Signal ring? Is that it? Or is that something else? I don't remember. But it made you immune to magic and it made you immune to one-hit KOs. I think that got nerfed too. Alrighty, so I think that is now officially all the walls, all the floors, or raised floors, all the ramps done. All that's left now is the floors. Before the floors, I'm gonna swap to the ultra big boy. Spout. Can you get the hell out of my way? Step ladder? Where the hell? Get... put it up here because it won't block me. Can you get the hell out of my way? Where? There. Stay there where no one loves you. And I had a couple other issues with the Mario RPG remake too, but I don't remember anymore. That game came out like a year ago now, and that was when I last played it. So I remember having complaints at the time, and I was definitely bringing them up to my brothers. Because I rant and complain about everything. It's like, this isn't right, and this isn't right, and I don't like this, and the original was like this. And they're just like, calm down, old man. It's not that big of a deal. I was like, it is to me. 2 years? Wait, has it been 2 years already? Came out in 2023. Holy moly. Where does the time go? Either way, yeah, well, that was when I last played it then, when it came out 2 years ago. So I don't remember all the complaints I had, but I remember having complaints. Maybe that's what I'll do. If I ever do stream it, I'll go and play the original on the SNES. And then once I beat the original, I'll stream the remake and complain about everything that I didn't like compared to the original, so that way I have a point of reference. Is the original on the Switch store or whatever the hell you call it. So technically I could play the original too. Virtual console? No, of course not. Why does Nintendo hate money when it comes to smart business decisions? I swear Nintendo's the only company that loves to shoot itself in the foot when it has beloved IP. I guess technically doesn't Square own part of it too, or at least its characters, so maybe. Then again, they made the remake, so they have to have some form of permission, right? It's part of a subscription, they get money either way. Yeah, but you would think they would put games that people like really love and want on there so that way they'd get more subscriptions, but they're just like, no. We're going to just do a slow drip of things and games that only some people care about. Nintendo partnered with Square again for the remake? Ah, okay. So maybe the original they couldn't release on their virtual console thing because of reasons? And there's not any Square Enix game on the Switch Virtual Console, I think. Yeah, okay, so that's probably why. Say, does that washer of yours work on hedges? I don't know. I would assume so. Right, I forgot. There we go. Alright, so I guess they get an excuse for that one. They should still have Faxanadu on there, though. Alright, I think that is clear enough. Now, how do I want to tackle this bad boy? Do I go from other side to this side? Or do I go this way over there? I think it'd be better to do this side and work my way back. It was necessary. It's alright, we don't notice that I missed those few marks. It's fine. I wonder what your opinion would be if you played the translation of the prequel to Faxanadu. Xanadu? Wait, there's a prequel? I didn't even know a prequel existed. What was that for? Was it for the NES as well? Or maybe it'd be the Super Famicom, or the Famicom, because... Wait, what? It looks so different. But is a Faxanadu... Wow! I'm learning so much. Xanadu, also known as Xanadu Dragon Slayer 2, is an action role-playing game by Nihon Falcom, released in '85. Remake for later Sega Saturn and Windows. Oh my goodness, I want to play this. Is there a way to play this? Provided by the Dragon... I guess I should just... Why not? I'm reading it. Might as well, right? Xanadu is a set sales, I don't care. Real action time as a karma meter, an individual experience for equipped items, platform game, combined dungeon crawl gameplay, introduce equipment that change the player character's visible appearance. Faxanadu does that. If you have a sword and shield on and stuff, food is consumed slowly over time. Faxanadu didn't have that. And is essential for keeping the player alive. Magic used to attack enemies from a distance. Faxanadu has that. The following year, the release of Xanadu Scenario 2 is an expansion pack. Dragon Slayer led the foundations for the action role-playing game. Control the protagonist. Wait a second, this is literal... It begins, we control the protagonist with little to no introduction. That's pretty much Faxanadu did that. And it said, one must speak with the king. Faxanadu did that too. Finding this exit is the first of many puzzles. Why is there puzzles in my action role-playing game? The player will encounter through the game. The game is not a puzzle game, but a role-playing game. Then why are there puzzles in my role-playing game? Oh, a role-playing game with puzzle game and adventure elements. Boo! Boo! The protagonist can move left and right, climb down ladders, jump, cast spells, enter doors, similar to Falcom's own Y series. Wait a second. The people that made Faxanadu made the Wise game, or East, I think it's called, right? East? I always call it Wise because my brain says Wise, but I think it's pronounced East. Either way, I'm calling it Wise. I don't care. East, yeah. Okay. By the Y series. Just a sec. I didn't know the people that made that. I might have to try this series. The main view is Xanadu is a platformer. To level up, the player must visit temples. Yeah, the same thing as in Faxanadu too. Huh. Wait, that was a Xanadu OVA? Japanese heavy metal band Anthem released 2 image songs titled Xanadu. Xanadu was a pioneer in the game industry and received critical praise from Japanese gaming magazine, a large fan base as of 2005, according to Falcom. Its 98 sales records of over 400,000 copies sold in Japan is yet to be broken by any role-playing PC game. Hydelide. I remember Hydelide. Never played it, but I'm aware of it. However, Tokihiro Naito and T-Isa has said that the first Hydelide and action RPG like Xanadu sold 1 million copies across all computer formats. Re-releasing expansions. Oh, here we go. The influence of Xanadu has been felt many games developed by Falcom and development houses which have copied the look and feel. Wise features a similar but quicker, more complex bump system for combat used in Wise 1 and 2. Yeah, you just run into the enemies. I've seen my brother play this game, the Wise games or East games, but I'm calling it Wise because my brain says Wise. Dragon Star games like Romancia, I never heard of that one. And oh, it's this, and Dragon Slayer 4. And Sorcerian. Pretty much, like I said, Xanadu is the gateway drug to so many, or to like being the budding seed that was my love for RPG games and like medieval age games. Like the medieval concept of like knights and elves and all that. The game spawned the Xanadu series. It has a large set of follow-ups despite itself being technically a sequel to Dragon Slayer. Besides Xanadu, oh, so good. Such an amazing game. It is my life. These include the action role-playing games The Legend of Xanadu and its sequel The Legend of Xanadu 2. Released in 94 and 95 for the PC and Android. Wait, I never even heard of The Legend of Xanadu 1 and 2. Or is that the Japanese name for Xanadu? As well as Xanadu Next? What the hell is that? Released in 2005? Oh, for the Nokia N-Gage. Okay, no wonder I didn't hear about it. It was for the Nokia N-Gage. Wait, Tokyo Xanadu? Why did they turn my Elf Slayer into an uwu anime boy? Or actually, I think the protagonist in Xanadu is an elf. All right, whatever. That's cool. Xanadu Protag is a human, from what I can tell. I know in Xanadu he's an elf, but he looks like a human. So I'm not sure about Xanadu. Probably human though. Alright, ladder. Time to get out of my way. Alright, cleaned out this little section. And now let's work our way inward more. Unless I'm misremembering, because it's been a while since I played Xanadu. It maybe you are an elf or you're helping the elves. Don't remember which, but I think you are an elf. and you have to kill dwarves. Because dwarves are evil. And that's why we hate dwarves on this stream. The fantasy version Twitch. Or the elves are racist like always. No, the dwarves were evil. Because they, if I'm remembering correctly, a meteorite landed that had like corrupting powers. And the dwarves went and touched it. And it corrupted the dwarves. And that's why you have to go and fight them. I think that's the story of Fexanity. Because they're, I don't remember what they're doing. I think they're trying to kill the tree, like the tree of life that the elves live in. Again, it's been quite a while since I played Fexanity, so I don't fully remember the story, but it's something along those lines. You would think I would love elves, since I love Fexanity so much, but I hate elves too. The only fantasy race I like, probably orcs. Elves are lame. Dwarves are lame. Humans are okay, but I guess technically human isn't a fantasy race, but they exist. I can't think of any other one. Oh, I guess halflings are lame. Those are kind of like the gnomes, right? No one likes gnomes. Oh, goblins are kind of cool. I kind of like goblins. Halfling and gnomes are different? Oh, okay. Well, gnomes are lame. Halflings are... Remember Baldur's Gate? Oh, right. Halflings are lame. Gnomes are lame. Goblins are cool. Orcs are cool. And those are the only ones I can remember. So, to reiterate, goblins cool, orcs cool, humans cool. Everything else, lame. Elves, lame. Dwarves, lame. Gnomes, lame. Halfling, lame. Halflings are like permanently children-sized humans. Okay, then they're lame. Gnomes are deformed. They're lame too. Also, any type of animal hybrid. Lame. I say that as I'm unironically considering playing a horse girl game. You like talking smack about Tauren now? Uh, Taurens are okay, but they're also kind of lame. The only thing cool thing about Taurens is they're big. But I would say Tauren is probably the coolest third horde race. Number one being undead, number two being orc, number three Tauren. I think you just have a height complex. No, because I like goblins. Don't you put complexes on me. Oh yeah, goblins, number 4. The cool horde races. Blood elves, lame. Oh wait, trolls are cool too. Oh man, I forgot about the trolls. Okay, I gotta fix this. Okay, 1 undead, 2 orc, 3 troll, 4 tauren, 5 goblin. All right, now for the alliance. I still don't immediately think of any WoW playable races from Kata onward. Yeah, same. I couldn't tell you any of the new ones. Now, as for alliance, the best alliance races are 1 human, 2 night elf. There are no other alliance races. I still don't immediately think about any other WoW players from Kata onward that includes Goblin and Worgen. Yeah, those are pretty much the only ones I still think of and consider. Outside of those, I couldn't tell you anything else. The Alliance race list of the best races is very short, as it only consists of humans and night elves. Humans take the number 1 spot. Night elves take a number 2 spot. And all the other races can share last place, because they're all garbage. Draenei, garbage. Gnome, need I say more, garbage. Dwarf, garbage. Odd that you like night elves more than blood elves. What else am I missing? True, actually. I never really thought about it, but I do. I will be right back 1 second. Alrighty, I am back. You know, I never really thought about that question of why I like night elves more than blood elves. And while I AFK'd, I thought about it. And now that I thought about it, I've come back with an answer. And my answer to why I like night elves more than blood elves, is because night elves was the first original playable elf race. And blood elves were essentially given out of pity because people were going, oh, Horde wants a pretty race to play. We want pretty elves. So they gave Horde blood elves out of pity. So that made me go, they suck. I don't want your stupid pity race. I'm an orc. Except I didn't play when they gave blood elves because I was a Lich King baby. But if I did, that's what I would have said. To be fair, Blood Elves were never going to join the Alliance. True. Had Blood Elves been a part of the original Horde playable races, I think I would have liked them more. But since I seen them essentially given to Horde as the pity race, because Horde wanted a pretty race to play, they weren't ugly, a non-ugly race to play that weren't orcs or trolls or taurens. Since they were given mainly for that reason is why I disliked them more than night elves, because night elves were the OG. I think that's where my dislike for blood elves comes from. But yeah, going off of lore, for sure, the blood elves would have joined the Horde. It makes sense for them to have joined the Horde. But meta game, like outside of lore, the fact that they were given just so Horde would have a pretty race to play is why I disdain them. Have disdain for them. Skate park floor. I missed spots here. It has to be the edges. It's always the edges with me. I knew it. Need to get better at edging. Oh, earn 50 stars career mode. Nice, I did it. Now I gotta watch the little cutscene of me cleaning this whole thing. Your edging game is weak? Yeah, no, I need to get better. You know, I never really noticed. But I clean this whole place essentially in a big circle. Look, I start and go around. And then around. Okay, this time, here we go, I kind of do a circle. I never really noticed that, but yeah, I kind of clean in circles. I'm weird. Anyway, can I afford a better power washer now? Wait, which one do I have? I don't remember. How can I tell which one I have equipped? Well, this one is 90 stars, so I'm very far away from buying it. I think I already have the heavy duty. Is there a way to check like what I have equipped? I guess only can check in-game, huh? Alright, so there's a fire station, and there's a motorbike, and a forest cottage. Based on the money, I think the fire station is probably going to be insano big, so I think I'm going to do the motorbike for now, and kind of go from there. Oh, I just realized Kappa HD. It's not a regular Kappa. It's a advanced Kappa. You need stars? Yeah, true. So I'm gonna do the motorbike. Wait, they're all 5 stars technically, so it doesn't matter what I do, they give 5 stars. Alright, Can I check what washer I have? Okay, the Prime Vista 3000. I think that is the... Yeah. Okay, I do have the heavy duty one already equipped. I need the professional duty one. That one's 90 stars, so I need more stars. I'm going to also need to swap back to my orange nozzle. Ah. Ah. Thought you were going to get me, eh? I think motorcycles are cool. This one, not so much. It's too thin. I want to... If I were to get a motorcycle, I want a chunky boy. I could see you with a moped. I'd rather walk than ride a moped. It's pretty much a motorcycle with a low top speed. I want a fat motorcycle. I want my motorcycle to look like it goes to Wendy's every day. Mopeds are thick. Yeah, but not in a cool way. Mopeds... What can I compare them to? No, that'll get me banned. I can't say that. Mopeds aren't cool. Apparently I had Vespas in mind. Mopeds look different though. Okay, yeah, Vespas aren't bad. I kind of like Vespas from FLCL, the anime. That was the first time I ever seen a Vespa. And that was pretty cool. Let's see. Oh ho ho, I see you down there. Gotcha. What am I still missing? It says the engine's still dirty. Apparently I thought that scooters were mopeds all this time. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, mopeds are lame. So I was wondering what you were going on about. It's alright, I forgive you. Mopeds look more like electric bikes now that I look at it. Yeah, I think in, what was it? In, like, the first Spider-Man movie? Didn't he ride a moped when he delivered pizzas? Or I think that was the first Spider-Man movie. That's when I think of mopeds. That's been too long for you. Sadly, I don't have any current movie knowledge or reference because I don't watch movies or TV shows, so that's like as far as my references go. 10,000 years ago. Oh. Forget how to open up the thing to look at what I need left to do. J, K, L, O, P, I. Wait, why does I open this as well as E? Wait. Tab. Oh. Well, that's not what I needed to do, but it's... Oh, I can just, read. It says I need to do the fender. You're the fender, aren't you? Where the hell's the fender? On a motorcycle. Is it it's escape. Okay. Oh. I was thinking it was in the back, but... Or are they... Okay, it is in the front. Okay, okay. Got it. Mudguard. Yamaha scooters look cool. Oh, this is the mudguard. Okay, let me take a quick look at this bad boy. Okay, the XMAX one looks actually kind of cool. Let me show it on... That one actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That price though, Jesus. But the design, okay, that's actually pretty cool. How thick is it? Oh, okay, it's a pretty thick boy too. I mean, it looks a little small, but I do like the design. If it was a little bit bigger, like probably 2 times, maybe not 2 times, but maybe if it was a little bit bigger. At that price range, whew, crazy. What was the other one? The other one was kind of cool too. Yeah, I see this one's a little too rinky-dink for me. This one looks more like a toy. Yeah, I don't like this one. The other one was cooler. I don't know if it's big enough for your height. True. Yeah, that just looks like a toy. I always miss the inside. Where am I missing? Maybe. Oh ho ho! Got it. That was a free 5-star. We take those. Alright. Fire station or cottage? I feel like the fire station is going to be something that I'm going to have to do on multiple days. So I think the cottage might be probably the smarter choice. Okay, this isn't that bad. Let me look at the... Yeah, the fire station. Yeah, this looks like it's a lot more. I'm going to do the cottage. Can I can't zoom in on the picture. Yeah, that's a big boy. We're going to do the cottage. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go for. Because... Oh, I didn't realize the cottage had a fence I had to do too. How big is this fence? Well, this is actually a pretty big fence. Oh no. You know, unironically, I would 1000% live here. In the middle of the forest, a cottage with a little stone gate, no people. This place is peak. Wait, what's that over there? What's on that tree? How do I zoom in? It looks like a note stabbed into the tree. Alright. I want to see it. I can't go over there though. Whatever. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Okay. Does the gate work? No. I can't even jump it. You know there's someone that like did some zoom in enhance to that photo. And someone figured it out. It's not gonna be me today though. Got it. So yeah, this is some peak perfect home vibes right here. Cottage in the middle of nowhere. I would 1000% live here. No questions asked. So pretty much West Virginia, yep. That's why I said West Virginia would be, if I ever moved states, would be one of the states I would consider. The sad thing about West Virginia, though, is some of its laws are kind of sucky. That's one thing I'm not a fan of. I'm probably going to do this entire gate, and then I'll probably call it for today, because today's kind of just a short, chill stream. If I stream tomorrow, which I will announce if I do or don't, will probably be another bit of a late stream. I don't know, maybe not. I'll try to see if I can start a bit earlier than I did today. I'm not sure about Thursday and Friday though, because those days are looking a little rough. Which laws were you thinking about? Some of their like work laws I think are kind of stupid, if I remember right. It's been a while since I read them. Like how everything has to be considered contract work or something like that. That if you want to hire anyone for anything, they're all considered like independent contractors. I forget exactly like the specifics, but it was something along those lines. And I was like, oh, that sucks. So that's more, I guess, for businesses rather than the individual. I don't know how that works for online stuff, though. Bad labor laws don't surprise me. Yeah, there you go. That's probably a better way to phrase it. Their labor laws were kind of trash. But not counting that, like the land and all that is definitely ideal for what I would look for in a state. Like open area, open food, not much people. All that is top tier. But yeah, their labor laws are kind of garbo. That's why another state that also sounds good is Montana. And Montana's still somewhat, well, it's not West Coast. I think it's technically more Midwest. Wait, no, I guess it'd be North. Either way, Montana was another state considering. Essentially, the states people consider flyover states are the states I always consider. Because less population, less people, more peace and quiet in my book. Well, that fence was a lot faster than I was thinking it was going to be. I was like, oh, this fence is probably going to take me like 30 minutes. All right, I'll go a little bit longer then. Do the windows. Sorry, the windows. And I just, nice, I can just kind of shove my way in. Did I just hear an owl? Something just hooted at me. I guess I'm in a forest. But it's the sun's out. Don't you hoot at me, owl. I'm gonna do all the windows. That should probably eat up the extra little bit of time. Oop. Huh, that window was a lot faster. Do I do that window? Let's see, can I just kind of like spray it from down here? Can I clean the whole window from down here? Or is that just like a hope and a dream? Probably just a hope and a dream, right? Stop hooing at me, owl. I don't think I can get it much more than that. Nice. Nice. Can I get you? The other one didn't work when I shot from afar, but maybe you will. I don't think it's working. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a ladder. Alright. I'm gonna do all the windows. And once I do all the windows is where I'll call it for today. Bit of a short chill stream, like I said. But it is what it is. Do. Oh, might as well just start doing the ladder here, right? And working on the window. It actually bothers me more than it should that the ladder blocks my water. I don't know why it does, but it bothers me. I never wanted anything bad to happen to a ladder until today. Nice. Did that count the whole window? Nice. Alright, come on, ladder. We got other places to go. Oh, nice. It's a side ladder here. So that's why it didn't count. There's a little friggin' hidden spot. Does this count? No, that's a window sill. I guess I can get the sill on here too. Alright. Do. Got it. And we got the frame. Oh, okay, that's for the sidewall. Should I do the seals too? I guess I should, huh? Who has window sills on the outside, though? Aren't window sills normally for the inside? I don't think I've ever seen a house. I guess there's like that little lip on the outside of windows. But not this big normally. Some old houses used to have them as cooling racks. Oh, you're right. Like baking a pie and putting it on the windowsill and the old TV shows. I forgot about that. Actually, I guess I can leave the ladder there because I don't need it anymore. Alright, is that all the windows? Oh, I missed a window. I gotta go get that guy. Wait, are there... Oh, there is a back window too? I said I was gonna get all the windows before I ended stream today. There is no window that will be left. Got it. Get the seal too while we're here. And then we'll get the under. Got it. And then get the under. Got it. And then hop, hop. Ooh, I actually made it. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it. Alright, we gotta get this last window. I don't know why, but I really like pronouncing it window. I'm just preparing for my life in West Virginia. Do you call your, your computer Windows? Yeah. I used to use Windows 7. I skipped Windows 8. Now, in my day-to-day life, obviously, I call it Windows. But there's just something about calling it Windows that I like. You need to start saying Warsh and Crick to fit in West Virginia. I actually knew a lady from, I think she was from Kentucky, and she said Warsh too. Like, oh, I gotta wash my clothes. I was like, where do you get the R from? There's no R in wash. But she would say Warsh. It was it was a uncle-in-law's father. uncle-in-law's father's like wife. I don't remember what she was. It was either way, some family member. She was, I think, from Kentucky. That's pretty much all of Appalachia. Warsh, and there was another one too. And I always just found it amusing. All right, well, now that we cleaned all the windows, I guess clean this cock. And once I'm done cleaning this cock, I will call stream. I knew you were gonna call it that. What? That's what it is. I gotta make sure not to fall off this cot. Alright, it's fine. You can go next to it. Yeah, this is a rusty cot. Everyone appreciates a clean cot. True. You never want to go to a farm and see a bunch of dirty cogs. It's just uncouth. Alright, we did it. They make for bad ISPs. True and real. I used to be a Cox customer, but no longer. You know, some might even say they made me a sucker. So I was a Cox sucker for a while. But after that, I was like, no more. I won't fall for their games. I won't fall for their tricks. And so I stopped. And with that, I'm done streaming for today, guys. Sorry that it was a bit of a short stream, but like I said, I'm going to be busy pretty much this week. A lot of IRL stuff and just being busy. I know, boo-hoo, life goes on, cry more, playing video games is hard. I know voices in my head. I get it. I'm with you. But I'm still going to be busy. It is what it is. All right, that is going to be it for me tonight, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm not sure how tomorrow's stream going to go, if I'm even going to be able to do. I'm going to try to squeeze in tomorrow's stream. I'm going to try to make it around the same times that I normally stream, around 8 p.m.-ish my time. Thursday and Friday, I'm not sure how they're going to go out. Thursday, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. And if I do, it'll probably be a short chill stream. Probably even a bit shorter than today. I'm not sure. Friday is a for sure no stream. Maybe I'll make it up on the weekend and do a weekend stream. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. Either way, that is going to be it for me tonight, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Take it easy. And I'll catch you later. See ya.